You're doing horns? Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What? I am. Yeah. So don't do surprises then. And my mom surprised me. I'm like, I'm gonna sing funny. Oh really? Oh sorry, here it is. That makes me so happy, actually. Oh my god. Is this surprise someone playing it on flute? Love that. Having a wonderful time. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. We're small but mighty. We'll get started with a little warm-up moment. So find any kind of stretch that feels good to you. The big Woo! Woo! Yeah. Feel free to make any kind of noise you want. Woo! Blessings. And then just a big old sigh, just since we're so few of us, can we do a little go around, just say your name, and your favorite, say your pronouns, and say your favorite thing about spring. Anyone want to go first? Great. Getting the sun back. Thanks, Regan. Let's go this way. Remembering that everything that dies is real. Yeah. Totally.
My name's Lee, and I have spring. I'm a fan of people being outside and seeing your neighbors on porches.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Kia. I like all of the hubbub and the like being outside and the daylight and like farmers market vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The good out and about.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm Dory, she, her, and I like not wearing paint.
Totally. My name's Emily, she, her, and I like sniffing flowers. It's lilac time now, and that is incredible.
Christina, I use she, they pronouns. I love, say light later and big dollars.
Ooh.
I think it would be and I like writing it without
You mean with like horrible stabbing winds and stuff?
wow.
Cool. We just all introduced ourselves, said our name, pronoun, and the thing we like, our favorite thing about spring. Mm-hmm.
They always take me by surprise.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Thank you, Shell. Thanks, everybody. Oh, I'm sorry, Meow. What's that? Cute. Well, I won't bombard. So tonight we were going to have Julian as our special guest. That's going to be postponed again. It's just we're riding the waves of things being postponed. So tonight we're going to work on. We're going to pick up where we left off with Divine, which I'm so beautiful, and work on Diamond in the Rough so we have a little chance to have a reminder of what the music is for next week after not having sung it for quite some time. So let's go for I'm So Beautiful. And I propose we just kind of try to sing through it, see what we remember. And I'm just looking through to see if there's any stuff that will facilitate that happening with more ease. I think the main thing is that the melody, which are you, Naomi, are you melody on I'm So Beautiful? Cool. Okay, yeah, no problem. Are you melody for this?
Yeah.
Tuesday? Okay. So yeah, maybe that will be a good, you could link up on that, be melody. Melody sings, as the title would indicate, sings melody, except for page 4, where you have that little moment at the top of page 4, measure 71, where your chorus is actually in harmony. And then you're right back to melody for the rest of the stuff. And the other important, no, it's not applicable to you. And lows, there's probably lots of little notes that I could make. But maybe we'll sing through and find out what feels familiar and what needs a look-see. We'll do some look-seeing. So we have, can you give me that C, my friend? And our little trick from last time for catching your opening pitch melody was it's the second to last note that you're hearing in the bass part. Do you think you have the right music? You need one with 3 parts. Then that's a no. Christina, did you just pull music for? It was a 4-parter. Oh, cool. Maybe there's a 3-parter in there. Sorry, there's still 4 parts in there. Be confused. Okay. We'll get to the bottom of it. So melodies, we're just reminding that your first note is the second to last note that you're hearing in the bass part from the lows. Do 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 do. And then your do is where you come in. cool. That can be destroyed. Destroy that. Copy. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, what we'll do, maybe we'll take it at a little bit of a slower pace, like. All right, here we go. We started at the beginning, we started with a fake out, but good job being on it. Now it's your turn to say. 1, 2, 3. So. One more time. Everyone in unison. Here we go. Feel like going out in the night. I'm gonna walk the street. Walk the street. I'm gonna feel the heat. Feel the heat. Lows you go down low. There ain't nobody better. Nice. So you two are all in unison. And I am beautiful. Because you're down here. Cool, I'm going to stop right there. So that is a moment where your two parts are singing together. And that means that y'all are singing something that's super low. I'm so beautiful. Yeah, so let's try There Ain't Nobody. Do people know where we are? We're on 39. Yeah. Here we go. Slide out. There you go, there you go. Two, three, four. 1, 2. I said I'm so beautiful. Everybody's welcome to this morning. Hey, good watching. And we're all beautiful. And all right, here's your big harmony moment, I believe that I'm beautiful. I'm so beautiful. Can't you see? Look at me! So beautiful. Everybody's going to see. We're all beautiful. Can't you see? Can't you see? And you're coming right away in with yeah. Now you move to the text. I feel like I'm really gonna shake it through the night. I'm gonna never be to the floor. I'm gonna make you scream. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and so beautiful. I believe that I'm beautiful. I'm so beautiful. Can't you see? Get ready to do the whole thing again. And I'm so look at me. Everybody's welcome to this point. We're all beautiful. Can't you see? Great big. Look at me. Cool. Cool. There felt like a lot of things that were working in there. Great. Okay, so I think that to go look at some spots that need a little moment, I think it's worth it to run the melody's entrance where you sing low melody, because it is just so low that it took, we got there the second time, but it definitely took a minute of being like, oh my God, what is this? If it feels like painfully low to sing it, feel free to sing it up an octave. So I'd like to look at like both of your entrances of the chorus and start with page 2, bottom of. Let's do measure 39. So ain't nobody better than me, can't you see? Better than me, can't you see? Yeah, totally. Cool, beautiful. Hold on 1 second. So the can't you see, same pitch to help if you want to circle that, make yourself a little note. Let's just do that same little bit again. There ain't nobody. There ain't 1, 2. There ain't nobody better than me. Can't you see? 1, 2, 3, and I'm so beautiful. You gotta believe that I am. All right, and perfect. Great. Let's work the next entrance for y'all. So that's top of page 4. So there ain't nobody better than me. Can't you see? Look at me. And then when you play that B flat, so I don't sing them crazy. Yes. There, I'm so beautiful. So I'm so, ain't nobody better than me. Can't you see? Look at me. I'm so beautiful. You gotta believe it. I am beautiful. Let's do it with Dory. So let's go from there ain't nobody. 1, 2, 3. Can't you see? Look at me. I'm so beautiful. You gotta believe I'm beautiful. I'm so beautiful. Can't you see? Look at me. I said I'm so beautiful. Well, everybody's going to this morning. We're all beautiful. Can't you see? Can't you hold, and off. Cool. So, yes, that's the spot where the melody sings a harmony. So what I want to just point out to you something that's a weirdness in your part here. At the top of page 4, on the top line, when you see "Look at me," that's the only time the rhythm of "Look at me" is like that in the whole song. Look at me. So look is short. Look at me. And then the rest of them are "Look at me" with a long look. So just to note. I think I would like to just run one more time to spot check the second "Look at me." So let's just do measure 72, 3, 4, 5. Let's do measure 75. I'm so beautiful, can't you see? Look at me, I said. And see if you can get the "Look at me" rhythm and the crisp "I said."
So that's the like word.
That's the long one. The long one, yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. Do y'all Know where you are? Got yourself oriented? 4, yeah. So we're going to be, I'm so beautiful, can't you see? On page 4, measure 75. Second system. I'm so 1, 2, 3, and I'm so beautiful, can't you see? Long look. Look at me, and I said, I'm so beautiful. Well, everybody's welcome to this point of view. We're all beautiful, can't you see? Nice. Can't you see? Whole and how's that feel, y'all? Good. Okay. So, there are folks in the second group, the later group. There are folks singing melody, but there are a little bit fewer of them. It's not like half and half. So y'all are a big chunk. I mean, there's people missing, but y'all are a big chunk of melody. So I'm like spending the time to be like, y'all will be the anchors and the rocks of this part. Low parts, I didn't hear anything in particular that jumped out to my ear, like go back and look at that. I heard a lot of things that felt like y'all knew what you're doing. So you tell me, what would you like to, what felt like, oh, let's go run that in particular.
Most of the time, we don't have any pickups. And I think it's a lot.
Let's see where it is. Where is it? Spot the pickup.
I think it's on.
You have an I said.
The I said at the very beginning. Page 5.
Yeah. Okay. So you have that also on page 3 and on page 5. Yeah, which is exactly what we're just working with them too. So that's a great little segue there. Let's look at it from into that spot on page 5. Yeah. So let's go 107. I'm so beautiful. Measure 107. Yeah. Can't you see? Look at me. I said I'm. So here we go. And I'm so beautiful. Can't you see? Look at me. I'm nice. Beautiful. Cool. Let's put those two together with both those parts at that spot. Page 5, measure 107. I'm so. Here we go. And I'm so beautiful. Can't you see? Look at me. I said I'm so beautiful. Well, everybody's welcome to this point of view. We're all beautiful, can't you see? And stop. Cool, great, that's good. So now we get to do the fun part, which is the sculpture. We have the architecture of all of our notes. We roughly know what the notes and the rhythms are, and of course they'll settle in more. But let's think about like how do we style this now? I think it's nice that we just did the I said I'm so, because those little kind of the rhythm is the really important and driving part of this piece versus the pitches, which are all, it's like 3-note specials. So if it's punctuated, it's fun, but punctuated then not like metronome, not like sort of robotic, but more like scary drag queen. So we can start putting some sass on it, and some energy into it. And the energy, I think, in the terms of the thinking of Divine, if Divine were in one of these stained glass windows, that would be the world I want to live in. Divine looking down at us singing this. I think like Divine as a performer is super energized like this is almost like show choir, except for if just like demons were in show choir. You know what I mean? So it's like it could be like real peppy and up, but like sort of like randy and fun and wild. Does that make sense? Okay. And specifically how that could play out is like when you start the song, you don't have to give us a little, it's not like a sweet little padding. It could be ooh. There could be a little crescendo in that whole line. It could get a little louder throughout, and it could be like when you're going to go to the next note, oh, the next note's so exciting, I'm going to emphasize it a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Versus a more flat, like something more cute. Like it can be, we don't have to ever be too cute in this song, except for on the bottom of. Actually, let's think of it this way. Let's sing through to the bottom of page 2, the first chorus, and just try to play with that, like all this mishmash of words that I just said to you, and see how they translate into your voice. What do you mean? Yeah. No, I think for choir purposes, it's better to sing it at pagey, as the pages. Thank you for that. So cool. So when we're going out tonight, and we feel like going out, and we're gonna do things like nail the beat to the floor, and we're gonna do things like just proudly say to everyone, "There's nobody better than me." Just try that out as a character and see how that comes out in your voice. And we'll build that up, and then we'll stop at the bottom of page 2, and then we'll build contrast to that. So let's start from the beginning. I think, is that where we are? Yeah. All right. 1, 2. Sorry. Here we go. Nice. Perfect. And you can give me a lot on this last whole note. And can you give me a big? Yeah. All right. Cut off there. Perfect. Cool. So I did a little wacky misconducting there, but that's so different, and we're gonna that's gonna be our new baseline, and we're gonna build on top of that. Okay. It's fun. So, ain't nobody better than me, can't you see? Top of page 2. The low parts have a big crescendo. What you could do to make that punchier is back off on the beginning of your ah. So ain't nobody better than me. Because you want to have somewhere to go, so you can start kind of quiet. You could even write a little P, like a piano sign, there if you want. And then what we're going to need, because we were going to build up all this tension from this cool thing, is when we get to measure 31, we need the melody to be like wild. Like you have to really come in strong on that downbeat wild.
Can you do that? The C, our C, how long that is? Can't you see?
That's short, so it's one beat.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't you see? Up. 1, 2, ready, and wild. Yeah. Yeah. You let the outside parts do the drama, and you'll just be like, can't you see? And then take a giant breath so you can say wild like that. So let's do There Ain't Nobody Better Than Me, Can't You See? Wild. Here we go. There ain't nobody better than me. Can't you see? Nice. Okay. You naturally did it. But that's what I was going to say next. We build all that up and we make it seem like something wild's going to happen, and then instead that's the only part of the song we're going to be really sweet. So I'm so beautiful. Can you see? Short. Can you see? Yeah. So it would be I'm so beautiful. You gotta believe. And then so if the other things are punctuated rhythmically, if they're like I'm so beautiful, that can feel looser. You gotta believe it, I'm beautiful. Like just be that's the part where you can just be like be on your chaise lounge for that section. And then that feeling of chaise lounge stays, and the thing that breaks the chaise lounge feeling is a scream. And then you're back, you know? So like we're like milking it, like with the rubato, we're like point of view, we're all beautiful. Ah! Like that's what we're going for there. So let's start from page 2 and just do all of those kind of performance notes. And we'll move forward. Okay. There ain't nobody. Here we go. There ain't nobody better than me. Can't you see? Build it up. Nice. I said, everybody's welcome to So bring this way back down. Beautiful. And then you're coming in on your little. then we can do a big crescendo for scream. And I'm so beautiful. Look at me. Everybody's welcome to this point of view. Can't you see? Okay, I'm gonna stop you there. I think since we're in sculpture mode, I think maybe if we kept still with like out pedal and we just kept it really if we chop it, and then my idea for verse 2 maybe is just downbeat hits. Bam, so bam, full. Chorus 2, yeah. Whatever I said. But like even more of like, yep. If you want to throw in maybe even like just an elbow chord, I think that would be really good. Just like a bomb, like something totally wrong. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe it'll throw everyone off. Or just something more like butt piano. Like where you really just like play. Yeah, totally. Yeah. maybe it could be like somewhere around Look at Me. When we're in like so we're in second chorus, you're like doing hit so beautiful and hit I am beautiful, hit so beautiful, can't you see? Look at me. Something like that. Yeah, take it from there. Okay, so before we leave this song, it always goes by so fast, it's crazy. Let's just look at the double chorus there. And I think that can be like we need a lot of energy to come from the rhythm of the singing. I'm so beautiful. Like you can feel free to bite into all the first sounds. So beautiful. You gotta believe it, I am beautiful. Like a little bit like sing it into your hairbrush in your bathroom, twirling around at your slumber party. That's general. I think for the end especially, it's just like we're doing a double chorus. We have to figure out how to justify why we sing the chorus twice. Like it's got to be like really awesome the first time and then even better the second time. So that comes from, I think that partially that'll come from how we sculpt the piano, but y'all should just feel free to like if you really are digging in. Everybody's welcome to this point of view. Just be a totally appropriate song to like add gestures, to like point at your friends in the audience when we perform it and stuff. You get the idea. So let's go double chorus. Everything else before that felt so tasty. I'm double chorus. First one. Here we go. And yes, I said so beautiful. Everybody's coming to this point. Oh, beautiful, can't you see? Here we go, and I'm so beautiful. Nice. You gotta believe it, I'm beautiful. I'm so beautiful, can't you see? Look at me! So beautiful. Everybody's welcome to this point of view. We're all beautiful. And then give me a great. Look at me! Yeah, great. That's gonna be so fun. This is such a hit. Y'all sound great. Really good. Yeah. Great. So I wanna, in our few minutes left, I want to say, I want to kind of tell you where we're going next. I think that we're going to try to learn 1.5 more songs in our session. And one is Conversion by Amber, and I'm going to play it for you in a second. And another, I think, is a song that we're going to try to, because we're just like, how many can we get together? You know, the Trust Your Moves concert set is always a fleeting thing. We're always like, oh, we got 6 songs for you, and this time is no exception. So I think that if I put some puzzle pieces together, we'll be able to learn something that will be really simple, a 6-song that'll be really simple and satisfying. I think it's going to be a tune-yard song about parenting with a really nice, beautiful chorus that I'm so excited for you to sing. But this is what we're going to learn next week, and this is a song that has, I would say, we're trying to do a really simple arrangement, and the part of the song that we're going to spend the most time on is the rhythm, because it's a lot of stuff on the upbeat instead of the downbeat. So I'm going to play it for you. And your homework for next week is going to be to listen to it and see if you get, like, if you're a little bit familiar with it, I think it'll make our process of going through all the rhythms a lot smoother. So this is by Amber Camerata, who's in the other group. And this is a song called Compersion. It's a cute little polyamory bop. Very, very sweet. And yeah, appropriate for these polycule times we live in. Can you hear that? Sorry, I'm gonna go a little loud. All right. Okay, let's try this. We can touch our shoes and give watch the sun go down. And let's put on makeup. You can just leave in your clothes. I want to do auditions and second love each other. I don't know. I don't own your body. You don't owe me anything. Baby, let's look at the different things we see. We can put our fingers in the different pockets. I really know all the things we have to cry. I want to hold myself and take this kind of inside. I want you to be happy. I want you to be happy. Whatever that means for you. I'm still learning all that love can be. And I want you to feel free. So I hope other lovers feel held in your heart. And you are held in others' arms and know love. I only hope to meet you there. you have it. Come on in. It's so nice. Couldn't ask for a bigger contrast from what we were just working on, right? So yeah, homework is to go check that out if you have some time, listen to it. And in our 5 minutes left, yeah, I know, it's crazy. I want to sing through Diamond in the Rough, even if it's a train wreck disaster, because we haven't sung through it in a long time. So we're going back to the beginning, y'all. You love this one? Oh, good. One day you can tell Julian that in person. Yeah. Huh, interesting. How many pages is yours? Just one, right? Okay, good. I want to make sure I didn't lose a page. So we have melodies are over here. You're a diamond in the rough, but I'm gonna polish you up with honey and salt and cookies and all the good things. I'll be your woman, I'll be your man, and all the good times. I'll be the best lover this world's ever seen. That I'll have the needs when you see. Cool. I'm gonna leave y'all there and move up to the mediums. You're done. Let's sing it together. Here we go. You're a diamond in the rough, but I'm gonna polish you up with the honey and the salt and dark and on the mountain down. You're gonna halfway up. So yeah, Dory, it's a typo. Those aren't all supposed to be rearticulated at 22. Those should all be tied together. Yeah, yes. So that's our basic idea. Let's just sing through that much together as a group. So first verse, first chorus. Here we go. Your time in love, but I'm gonna polish you up with honey and salted and all the good. Mediums, you're half up to ooh and ooh. And great, cool. We remember that one, right? Unless we've never sung it before. Great. Okay, so that will be coming back. We'll do the same zhuzhing that we did on the other tune for this next time. Does anyone have any announcements? I have a couple housekeeping announcements, but does anyone have any fun announcements? Anything going on? Political, social? Anyone need a roommate? Yeah? Sure. Singing with people is good. Yeah. Singing gay shit with gay people is good. It's good medicine. Thank you, Christina. Anybody else have an announcement?
If anyone thinks a string instrument, my brother is English is weird, he wants to play with
Cute. Band with your brother.
What?
Said band with your brother. Cool. All right, my housekeeping announcements are you'll get this in an email, so you can just let it wash over you right now if you want. But so our last 2 rehearsals are going to be Thursday, May 19th and Tuesday, May 24th. And those rehearsals are by full. So there's going to be all of us together. And because of that, we're adjusting the time. And our plan for that right now is that rehearsal on those 2 days will happen from 6:45 to 8:15. So we'll kind of be fair and totally catch people if people have, conflicts, they can at least come to some of it. And so that's a little longer than we normally do. So we're going to build in a 10-minute, we're going to do 40 minutes, 10-minute break. You can go outside, catch some air. We can turn on some fans, another 40 minutes. That's our plan. If anyone has any concerns about how that will affect your life, you can feel free to reach out to me and Christina, and look out for the official info about that in your email, where you'll also receive the specific schedule information around the concert itself. The show is at 6:30 at Petra Station, and we're going to call folks, I think, at 5:30. And people will come straggling in from work or whatever. But that's like looking down a couple weeks into the future, the plan. Okay, great. Have a wonderful week doing what you do, and we'll see you next time. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I totally did. Wait, I believe your friends. Who was your friend? Oh yeah, totally. Who I also know. Yeah. I was just thinking about that today. I know. Oh my God. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I'm wearing a pink dress. Wearing spring wedding clothes. I'm wearing a costume. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I know. It just keeps going. Forward. Oh, good. Isn't it fun to get the songs when they sound kind of like songs? I'm so beautiful to sort of talk completely different. Yeah, the spice is nice. Yeah. This is how it's supposed to sound. Yes. Yeah, I think I think that kind of sounds cool. We should have like a 4-1 hit in 2. Yeah.
second chorus, yeah, after.
Sure,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's really it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Breakdown.
Yeah, I just realizing now everything that was happening in your mind. Oh, we were hanging out there afterwards. Yes. This is the part that I did not think you. Oh, that's it. Okay. Should I tell you what was really in my brain? No, I think that's not, yeah. I think community tonight is we're gonna have a big crowd. Yeah. People will hang out. But our event is not a 4-hour event. Right. But people will happily hang out and buy drinks for 4 hours. A lot of people. And so if they want to facilitate that and make that money, that would be nice for our hangout. That's what we're all doing. Got it. I feel like I did it. And if it doesn't work, we'll just do that. That's right. Awesome.
Who's opening?
The person who got it off. Nice. Yeah. Julie. It's so cool that it's actually funny because I think Julie wants to play on set, which they're like they all need to be for their fellowship and like they're almost done and like getting a band going the entire time. So they're really jazzed to play. And I'm like, you're gonna be for good at the weirdest thing for 50. Yeah. But I think people can do it like Julian can split. They can split their set in half.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
yeah. People will stay, but they won't be like sitting there being like, why can you stop so I can see? Like, right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so stoked that we're having fun. I know. Everyone's stoked. There's so many people that have already asked me about it. But where are you gonna be? So, yeah, but we're gonna be
Yeah,
that's impossible to do actually.
who did it pass you? Yeah. Well, can we go on by the 22nd? Oh, maybe not late. With Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to see that?
I do. Yeah, you want to go?
Yeah, wow.
Yes, I love it.
I can go, I'm not taking that next weekend. Maybe it's the last week.
Yeah.
Like, is it?
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right, we're still early in May.
Yeah.
I just kept thinking about it.
The 22nd is Sunday. We have an extra rehearsal on the 19th. Yes, we need that on Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, totally. We're on, I'm on our weekend stuff. That was fun. Yeah. I texted Daniel and asked if they wanted to come too, but I had forgotten that they were crew together. So no, I don't know. I think we did hide. I'm not sure. Actually, it was kind of cool. It sounds fun. Yeah. It's a little weird thing. I've seen some strange pictures. People with weird looks. I know people are dressed as COVID swaps. Oh shit. My black girls were being entertained by a swap. I don't know. Could be fun, but who knows. I know. I think just that email, I'll send an email. And yeah, just keep your eye on. I'll publicize. Yeah, I'll send that. I think I'll send that flyer out on my Instagram. Great. You post it on me. Yeah. Either way. Couldn't hurt to just put it on Instagram. No, it doesn't. You're like, anyway. Wait, so I can send you the Sibelius file.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just
What song is it
for the one we were listening to on
for?
my.
Okay, yeah.
And it's probably about time to pay you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Money's decent.
Is it ever going to accompany that song?
I don't think so. We were talking about oh wait, I can't send it to you yet because of course it's not quite ready. There's two different documents together. Okay. So yeah, the main thing with this piece is we didn't totally succeed because it just felt a little too tender, but it's just we're just trying to make some things uniform
Yeah.
in all of the rhythms, and the rhythms are not easy. But hopefully they won't be. We did definitely make some changes.
Okay.
But that's what we're kind of. I spent a long time with Amber, like going through all of this, trying to see if we could simplify stuff, and we simplified it as much as it makes sense. First two. Okay, so now it's all, and we're doing it. Amber also like. Yeah, wrote it out totally by hand.
I saw that.
So cute. So, this is kind of junk. I think this is just we can just. I just wanted when you voice stuff and it's so much easier to hear the rhythms when something's in a piano instrument playback. So this is just a junk.
Yeah.
I'll just delete it actually. Especially because there's a couple things that are a little bit different. So this is melody, and the deal is it'll be easy to see in here. The deal is we're gonna have people start out in unison, so everyone's gonna sing. Everyone's gonna sing the top together, and then split, and then everyone's gonna sing together and split.
Cool.
And because it ended up sitting it'll be a little bit of the melody will be low for the high voice folks. There is this little split right there. So this is everyone unison. Want to do your dishes, suck on your big toe, split. And there are I don't know. I can make a little note that just says, like, this stuff in the bounce I'm going to give you from Reaper of the individual parts. It's just like an improv bounce. Like there's a couple like note decisions that you might want to make because everything, like I think I sang it. I don't own your in some of them, and in some of them, I don't own your ba. There's like little things, just standard, and the choice will always be whatever seems simplest. To teach people. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just write. Maybe. And that goes for both of those.
And we'll remember to take it out before we print it.
Yep. Cool. And we probably don't need to, I don't know if we want to have this read in tenor line or whatever. So it might be nice to just have rehearsal markings for this is when what we had before is two versions of two verses, all same. And then we get to when I'm held in your heart. I feel so seen. Oh, okay. And then here. Will this add it in the right spot if I add a bar there? Nope. Sure, I don't know what that. I don't know what happened there. So let's see. I think if I oh no, it's add at the end. Add single bar. Okay. This is a change we're making to help people get on the next part. We're actually just gonna do a whole note. So like there'll be one extra bar. I can make a note about that. There'll be one extra bar here versus what you're hearing in the recording.
Okay.
This is a section called conversion. So there's that. And if you could, the last thing I think that would be really good is if you bounced a MIDI of every single part. And I'll go and make legit tracks later, but then people will have shunting.
Yeah, to go off of.
Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
Home. Let's delete these bars, and we don't need this. Yes, that's good. And then I was thinking that if we can, because I'm always trying to kind of get it down paper wise, so that's not people aren't flipping so much.
Right.
If we somehow just we just split into three there, and everyone's
I see.
just reading one singular
line.
line until that moment. That's kind of it.
Yeah. Is there possibly any moment for like repeating, like having two verses?
I was really trying to make the verses intact and like similar enough
that you could,
but they're just a couple like maybe
Rhythmically
there'd be a
different.
spot. I can send you this too. This is the two verses like just laid next to each other so that I could see
if
the
there's
spots.
any,
it's like there'll be little text differences and then
right.
there's 1, 2, that's the same. There's 3 spots and I was like, I don't really know how to.
Yeah, you know what? Gotta look at a hymnal because they do that all the time. They
Nice.
do.
Yeah.
They always have like this is really the and like I forget exactly how they notate it, but they always do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
yeah.
That's a good idea because I think it would be helpful psychically for people to just look and be like, I'm learning
This
one
is the
tricky
same
thing.
melody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I couldn't figure out
Square them.
how to do it. Do you want me to send you this too?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll do it after choir since it's time to start with all 3 of us.
We were saying that at the performance or at the day, Chris Thornton showed up and was like, I'm not ready for things, but I'm not time for this. This is my schedule.
Yep. Yeah. I know he seemed stoked. That made me happy. I want to get to know that person better. Cuz I feel like I've seen him play so many times always with a different band. Kind of like you.
How was your wedding?
It's Saturday. No, this past weekend was just another big event I threw. I know. Off of the original. Okay. everyone. You, the proud, the high singers. Thank you for being here today. So let's just start out with a little like physical warm up, maybe whatever you need stretch today. We, we, and while we stretch, let's kind of popcorn, go around the room, and everybody can take turns saying your name, pronouns, and your favorite spring flower. Good luck picking. I can start. Emily, she, her. Today it's lilacs. Smells so good. Anybody else?
She, they, I was going to say wow.
Great minds think alike. Ooh, Plessy. Yeah. Cute. Be a renegade. Do your ferns. Ancient. Your ferns are like, we're too ancient for flowers. Back off. Oh. Passion flowers. Ambrose, what's your favorite spring flower? Ooh, narcissi. Cool. Dory?
Dory, she, hers, and I really love the redbud tree that's flowering.
Yeah. Those are good. Great. Thanks, everybody. So, riding the waves of constant change in this life, Julian, our special guest for tonight, is not here tonight, has postponed. So, we are going to go back to work on Divine. I'm So Beautiful. We're going to sing through, jog our memory about Diamond in the Rough for one day when Julian does come visit, / just sing that song again one day. And then we're going to hear a preview of the new song we're going to start working on next week. So first we will go to I'm So Beautiful. And so melody, we're going to kind of sing through it and we'll see what happens. I want you to, start there. Hello. We'll just sing through and see how we do. So, can you give me a, Da-na-na-na-na-na. And then, friends on the melody, your first entrance note is that second to last note you're hearing in the bass part. Do-do-do-do-do. That's where you come in with ooh. Nice. And then we have the high part over top that is that last pitch, it is like going to be a little bit wonky inside of the wonky world you've already been in. So to kind of wind us up to that, ooh, ooh, and then, ooh. Cool. Great. All right, let's see how it goes. I'll try to help conduct, or I'll try to sing, give you some pitches maybe if you need it. And let's start at the top. Here we go. And the whole room can say shake it. Ready and melody and cool. All right, we'll stop there. Let's put some pieces together here. It's in there, and there is, in that box, is a folder that says I'm So Beautiful. Make sure that you find the music that has 3 lines on it, because there was a little bit of 4 straggling in there. I think it's yellow, the folder. Green, close. Okay, so let's look at my melody friends. There ain't nobody, let's top of page 2. There ain't nobody better than me. Can't you see? And then you got to give me a really punchy, wild, feeling wild. And that can even be like, it doesn't really have to be sung as much as maybe snarled. Just has to be like, you have to convince me that you're wild. And give me a lot of rhythmic punch on that. So, and then when we move down, ain't nobody better than me, can't you see? And you're gonna go way down to sing the melody. I'm so beautiful. Okay. Does that make sense to folks? Cool. So let's sing through your page 2 melodies. Thank you. Here we go. There ain't nobody. Here we go. And can't you see? And then you're going down. Cool. Let's stop there. Okay. So let's add y'all on at page 2. Ain't nobody better than me. Wah, 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 wah. Go, 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 go. Show, nice. And then we're going to slide up to your next pitch. That's 2, 3, and 3, and off, 2, 3, and cool. Cool. I think we're back in the swing of that. So let's go. Let's start measure 17. So Dory's going to give us that little piano intro, and then we're going to sing out tonight all together. All right, take it away, Dory. Here we go, and out. Watch me now. And ha. Look at me. I said, Cool. Great. Let's stop there. Nice, nice. Can we just hear 71 a cappella? So we have two things in harmony here, no melody. Folks on the middle line, you're singing starting on, sorry, Dory, can you play that note? I'm so beautiful, you gotta believe it, I am beautiful. I'm so beautiful, can't you see? Look at me. I said I'm so beautiful. Well, everybody's welcome to this point of view. We're all beautiful, can't you see? Can't you see? Cool. That's y'all. On top we have, Dory, will you give me that first note? Yeah, cool. You gotta believe it, I am beautiful. I think we have that. Let's put those two together. Here we go, and I'm so beautiful. You gotta believe it, I am beautiful. I'm so beautiful. Can't you see? Look at me. I said I'm so beautiful. Well, everybody's welcome to this point of view. We're all beautiful. Can't you see? Can't you see? And off. And you hold that through that whole 4 beats. So let's go look at the measure that's a little bit tricky. 2 measures in there, 77, 78. I'm so, and this is rhythmic, so this goes for everybody, regardless of your notes. Your notes sounded gorgeous. I'm so beautiful, can't you see? Look at me. Oh, sorry, I got excited about look and then I didn't do the next thing. Was I right also? See, look at me. Yeah, look is long. I think y'all want to make it a little short. I'm so beautiful, can't you see? Look at me. I said. So I said that the I said is really important to get us synced up for the next thing. So let's do that. Let's do that all together as a chant. I'm so beautiful, can't you see? Look at me, I said. Here we go, and I'm so beautiful, can't you see? Look at me! I said, I'm so beautiful. Great, same thing again. Let's seal it in. I'm so beautiful. Here we go. I'm so beautiful, can't you see? Look at me. I said, I'm beautiful. Perfect. Great. So let's put the just as imagine you're chanting it almost as we put the notes back in, because when we get to performance stuff, crisp and emphasized and energized is what we're going to go for throughout the board. So across the board, throughout the board. Okay, so can you give pitches for I'm so? Cool. All right, here we go. And I'm so beautiful. Can't you see? That same spot, we're just putting the notes back in. Cool. Here we go. And I'm so beautiful. Can't you see? Look at me. I said I'm so beautiful. Well, everybody's welcome to this point of view. We're all beautiful. Can't you see? There we go. There's the one we hold. Thank you for your commitment to the holding. So can't you see? Can't you see? Off. Okay, that is 1.5. No, 2. A half, 1.5. Does that answer your question? Feel satisfied? All right. So I would say let's go back to the beginning. And we're going to think about the next layer on this beautiful, freaky cake, which is to add some divine energy into it and to think about like layering on performance stuff. So I think what we did, and I think we'll do it again we did in the last group, is we're really going to think about the first page up till the bottom, the first 2 pages up till the bottom of page 2. And think about there being a lot of energetic intensity. Like we're going to try to energize our singing on this. So when we're in the beginning of the first verse, out tonight, feel like going out in the night. I think you can be like maniacal. I was like, this is like show choir with demons in the choir or something. Like it's a combination of like razzmatazz showbiz and insane drag queen energy. So I took the note. You're ready? Yeah. So this is like, especially with these lyrics, I'm gonna walk the street. I'm gonna feel the heat. Ain't nobody better than me. Can't you see? Like that you can start to like dig into all of that stuff and feel a little like emphasized. And if it feels distant from how you are in your life, you can just think about it as like build a little character called Divine to help sing through you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we do want to amp up there. Yes, totally. So that is a great like kind of thing to say next. So we're in The first verse here, we're on measure 19. We're energized. We're feeling our drag queen self energy. We're stealing meat and shoving it down our dress and stuff, among other things. And then when we get to ain't nobody better than me, we have those ahs. The dynamic there is a big crescendo. And to make the crescendo exciting, I would suggest backing off volume in the beginning. So you can think the beginning of those ahs. This applies to both of the ahs. You can think of the beginning of the ahs as ain't nobody better than me. So that you could make that sound if you want. I think we just want we want like some goblin energy there.
This is speaking to myself.
Hugo, good. I love that guy. It's so fun.
Rarely I get told to go with the goblin, so I gotta take it where I can.
Yes, this is a goblin safe space. Good. Trust your little goblin moves. Okay, so, and then what we're going to do is at the bottom of page 2, y'all, we're going to totally shift the energy. So we're going to build up this big energy of being goblins, and then we're going to trick people. Starting at 43, it gets very delicate and sweet, like we're a sweet little choir. Yes, totally. Yes. And the melody sits low for a lot of folks. On measure 43, you can feel free to kind of take more space with it. So I don't know if I'm saying the right pitch. I'm so beautiful. You gotta believe it. I am beautiful. It's just this whole like legato, think like long, beautiful versus I'm so goblin. Like from earlier. So let's work on that. Let's work on starting at measure 17 and think about those two energies and being in both. Okay. So here comes piano. Here we go. Perfect. Sliding up. You gotta believe it. I said, So it sounds like there was maybe trouble finding home base on there. Okay, let's go. There ain't nobody better than me, can't you see? We're specifically thinking 38. And we're just gonna work with the melody for a sec. There ain't nobody. Everyone know where we are, mellows? Here we go. Here we go. It's cool. So the little cheater hint is it's the same pitch as can't. Ain't nobody better than me. Can't. Same thing again. There ain't. Here we go. Here we go. You gotta believe it, I'm beautiful. I'm so beautiful. Can't you see? 4. Here we. I said, I'm so beautiful. Well, everybody's welcome to this point of view. That's the robot watching me. And we're all beautiful. Not there, but I like that energy. um, so the screaming is ah! So there's a whole 4 beats where you're gonna hear some we're all beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, scream! Cool. And so that's the we're like the sweeter that we make this I'm so beautiful moment, the more alarming and hilarious it'll be when we scream. That's yes, yeah. This is gonna be so funny when we bring the 2 groups together. I only said goblin to you. It'll be like half the crowd will be like this. You'll train the others up in your goblin ways. Yes. Yeah, totally. So let's do that same thing one more time as we kind of get the hang of all that stuff. So we'll start at page 1, measure 17. Hi. And energetically feeling yes, yes, yes. So good. And also for my high folks, when we get to those oohs, I'm hearing a little bit of like sagging of the pitches. They're going a little flat. So you want to be like stretched out. Ooh. You just want to make more room for that ooh in the back of your mouth. Like drop your jaw a little bit and think them high. Cool. And especially the ooh. That one that's nice and high up there. Pardon me. Okay, so out. All right. Let's go in right on the text. So measure 19. Here we go and I said, you watching me here? And then here. 1, 2, 3, and so beautiful to see. Look at me. I said, I'm so beautiful. We're all beautiful to see. And then the 2 parts are going to come in together here. So we have. And then we switch to text. High, feeling high. I'm really gonna shake it. through the night. I'm gonna nail the beat to the floor. Give me a little crescendo here, and I'm so look at me. I said I'm so Alright, one more chorus, and look at me. I said I'm so fun. Cool. Oh yeah, though that just becomes a little for your part. Actually, for both of y'all, the oohs are just a little more straightforward. Nicely singing an ooh. Hmm? Oh yeah. High, feeling high goes back to divine. That's yeah. So when they're singing text, they are. When y'all are singing, then you can just speed it all in your heart, I guess. But we're singing it more. We're singing it more. There, you're just singing in like nice choir head voice. Ghosts.
Ooh, ghosts of
There
God.
goes to there. The pirates. Yar! I don't know. Any time. So yeah, you can do Scream of the Pirate. It's really we're stacking it up. So I think in terms of getting into Pitchville, there were a couple moments. I think at the top of 4, getting into the part where the melody has their big harmony moment was maybe a little confusing. So let's just work that. Dory, can you play Can you give me? Can't you see? And so I'm is the same note as you on that time versus the time performance game. Oh, right, you're right, because we moved into a different key. Thank you. Don't be deceived. It's just a cool note you have to find. Okay, so ain't nobody better than me. Can't you see? Look at me. Let's just sing that through. Here we go. Let's do that one more time. There ain't better than me. Can't you see? Look at me. I'm so cool. I'm so beautiful. Look at me. Cool. All right, I'm gonna stop you there. And one note across the board for these I'm so. Anytime you see I'm so, there is a little rest in between those. So you can think of those as like rhythmic. I'm so beautiful. You could even be like, I'm so beautiful. There is a little rest in those versus I'm so beautiful. It'll help with your goblin energy for sure. And then just to note, for the focusing in the melody part, you have two look at me's that we just sang, and they're actually different rhythmically. I think they're feeling intuitive to you and you're singing them right. But the first one look is short, and the second one look is longer. So ain't nobody better than me. Can't you see? Look at me. Look at me. It's like a short look. But it's the only time in the whole song it ever happens like that, just for you, just in that one moment. And so when you're down in the second system then, on measure 77, so beautiful, can't you see? Look at me! It's a long look. Okay, and then what else? Did another thing feel like? I think let's just try it again. Let's run the whole thing one more time. So another thing I think to help sharpen this up on an energetic level that could be helpful for y'all is to think like the beginning of all your words are like can you can get a lot of energy out of what if you have a consonant or like if you energize the very beginning of something, there ain't nobody better than me. Can't you see? Look at me. You know, like if stuff feels like that versus there ain't nobody better than me. Rhythmically, they're the same, but I like dug into the words a lot and then like amped myself up in that way. And that's especially true for stuff like show, 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 go, go, go. If it has a little, if you use whatever that, some of them are more conducive to it than others sound-wise, like a cut. You know, there's automatically a little puff of air in the sound like that that helps create energy. So you can use those things. And boom, you know, ain't nobody better than me. So let's start from the very top. All right, ready? Here we go. And everybody. Yeah, there you go. Good. Here we These could be a little more like goblin-y. Beautiful, can't you see? Look at me. I said, All right, both y'all are coming together, more or less. First we have. And. And I'm so beautiful. I'm so beautiful. See what I said. I'm so beautiful. When I talk to the sky, we're all beautiful. See one more time. And I'm so beautiful. Love it. Bravo! Very nice, very nice. So, little things. We're gonna move on for the last couple minutes, but two little notes before we go. It seems like coming into high, feeling high was tricky the last two times. So from ooh, high at like 95, measure 95. So we'll look at that next time we sing. I think the part that rhythmically the part that gets goopy in the song or where there's margin for some rhythmic variation is everybody's welcome to this. Sometimes like people are really like so many syllables like slow it down, and sometimes people rush it actually. So just on those, everybody's welcome to this point of view. Have an extra moment of thinking like like being with that rhythm. Cool. That sounds good. I'm so excited for us to put these pieces together with everybody. It's going to be so fun. And there are two more things. First is I want to give you a little sneak peek of what the new music we're going to start next week, which is Amber's piece, Compersion. So tonight we're gonna listen to it. This piece is gorge. You're gonna love it. The contrast between what we just sang and this, beautiful. Love it. You'll see soon enough. And if you have time to do homework between now and next week, the homework I would say is that there is currently two versions of this track in your drive. One is just Amber singing it to just like absorb the original beauty and genius of the song, and another is almost all of the arrangement that we're going to do. There's going to be a couple notes that are going to tweak. But the song we've tried to write a really simple arrangement because the rhythms are going to be what takes up a lot of our time in learning this piece. There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen on like an upbeat. And so I wanted to give you a little taste of it, but it will be really helpful if you have time to listen to it between now and then, because I think it'll make, like, if you're familiar with the song, then some of that rhythmic stuff might end up feeling like, hopefully we're going to just internalize it. It'll feel yummy and intuitive to us. So let's listen to Compersion. Turn this guy up. So this song starts with everyone singing in unison, and then we break into y'all will be melody, y'all will be high. Okay. Hold on. Not ready yet. Oh wait, hold on. I told the other group like a little bit about the song before we started, and I kind of did some lyrics. I don't know, Amber, if you want to say anything, you can feel free to. But the song is called Compersion. It's a polyamory bop. Love it. And the text is really great. I'm gonna just kind of speak some of the text so that you can hear it in this like wacky format that we're gonna do. Because they're really nice words that I think it will be really joyful and sweet to sing. So here we go, Compersion, take 2. We can touch some trees and watch the sun go down. And let's put on makeup. You can just me in your clothes. I want to do auditions and some I don't own your body. You don't owe me anything. I want you to be happy. Whatever that means for you. I want you to feel free. So I hope other lovers feel held in your heart, and you are held in others' arms and know love. I only hope to meet you there. Let's go So yeah, that's what we have in store for next time. Oh my goodness, it's 8:30. I would love to keep y'all a couple minutes late and just run diamonds in the rough. Be like, what are the pitches on diamond in the rough? Do people feel okay with that? Cool. Because we haven't sung this song in a while, and I wanted to just put it back inside of our brains a little bit. So we might have we have some people on melody in here, right? Because we're 3 parts in this situation. You are? Cool. Ambrose, are you? Great. So melody down here, you're in the rough. I wish you well. Without you and sorrow my good, and an awful lot of good. And then maybe we'll just do chorus. So then we have middies, mediums. You are your dime. We'll just sing through that chorus. Here we go. Your dime in the round. Gonna polish you up with the honey and the salt in my coffee. And an awful lot of good times. Great. So highs we have. You're here we go. You're a diamond in the round. But I'm gonna polish you up with the honey and the salt in my cookie. And an awful lot of good loving. Let's try to quick and dirty put those three parts together. So you're a die at the bottom, in the middle. You're a die. You're a die. Here we go. You're a die. Nice. Wow! It's like we just haven't sung that in a month, y'all. Beautiful. So we will get into that next time as well. What are we performing? It's everything that we've done so far, and the things we've done so far are Diamond in the Rough, I'm So Beautiful. We've done Serotonin, Fill Me Up, and Share. Yeah. But speaking of, and then so we're gonna add conversion, and then I think hopefully we're gonna add a sixth song that's gonna be like a half song in the way that we teach it. You'll find out more. Stay tuned. So to transition us quickly to just a couple of announcements. The concert is May 26th. Adelaide just made a little save the date flyer that's circulating around on Instagram. You can share that. The show itself is at 6:30. We're going to call people probably at 5:30. And so for those two performances before, you're going to get this in an email, so you don't need to live by your calendar. But in the two performances before our concert, which are Thursday the 19th, our like wacky Thursday, and the following Tuesday, the time is going to be different because we're going to be combined whole group. So we're going to be meeting that night from 6:45 to 8:15. And we're going to do 40 minutes, 10-minute break. If people want to leave the space, we'll run some fans, another 40 minutes. So it'll be a longer rehearsal, and it'll be a bigger rehearsal, and it'll be a little bit different time. And all of those things will be communicated to you, I think, tomorrow in an email from Christina. And does anyone else have any announcements? Yeah.
I'm doing this deadlift fundraising competition thing.
Ooh.
Called Pride. And the idea is that we raise $1 for every pound